The Ball. Like I mentioned in the little guy, this episode aired after quite a long hiatus, and what the basic story of this episode is, Wanda and Sylvia are visiting this planet, Balzeria 9, and yes, that's the name of the planet, in which these little blue creatures are just spending their lives just peacefully, and Wanda and Sylvia are there just going at the spa. But then it seems that, hey, this planet is under attack, and this is like the usual thing for these creatures. I'm not sure if they're called Balzerians, because there's this puppy that destroys worlds that look like tennis balls, and ironically Balzeria 9, which is the ninth of the system, looks like a tennis ball, and so the puppy thinks it's a toy and doesn't see the creatures in it and wants to bite it and just play with it like any other puppy. And the creatures, the Balzerians, which I'm gonna call them, think that this creature is just a world destructor, and they call it the Ball Buster, but then they just decided, we're gonna call him Buster. And so Wander is very keen on helping these Balzerians in protecting their planet and fending off Buster by either throwing trash at Buster, using dog whistles, or even throwing a freaking rocket at it in the form of a bone. Throwing a puppy a bone. So that's pretty curious, using all of these tactics that dogs love. And of course the planet gets destroyed, and Wander seems so distraught. You even get like a hint that maybe something happened to him related to running away, because the moral of this episode is, of course, not running away from your problems, facing them head on. And they say it a couple of times, so I'm not spoiling anything. This is a cute episode in terms of just seeing Wander fight for what he believes in and doing everything he can to help these creatures out, the Balzerians. The planet gets destroyed, but he sort of gets this ingenious idea in landing the ship that these Balzerians use that looks like a freaking flea. He lands the ship onto Buster after trying to avoid Buster destroying the ship, and basically gives the Balzerians a new home, having them be practically fleas on the puppy. And it's really freaking odd, and I really find it somehow funny, not in the ha-ha thing, just like, these creatures that used to be on these ball-looking planets are now inhabiting the creature that basically destroyed their planets. I don't know how they're gonna do with the plumbing. You're basically gonna dig through flesh, which it sounds kind of dark when you think about it. Oh god, this episode got dark. Yeah, I forgot to mention about the animatics for a few of the episodes. I really can't remember the animatic for the box, but I do remember the one from the troll, which I forgot to mention. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm doing this. I feel like something is in my eye. For the troll, you see the troll fiddling with the lock that the Bahallans used, and he's just like doing sounds and just trying to fiddle with it. For this one, you see just Buster doing whatever puppies do, be it biting their ass, just running around, chasing their tail, and licking at the camera, which is, it's cute. And I think that's just like a gag. Instead of seeing like something that got cut, something that got cut for the final, for practically the final video, the final episode. And it's just something extra. And we will follow with the bounty.